Hey, we're coming to you from Dubway Studios. I'm Mike Creor. This is
Al Houghton.
Ben Arthur.
All right. And on behalf of Mac Pro Video and AskVideo.com, we're reviewing all those remixes. Holy cow.
For
some wacky ones.
For the Ben Sollee, Erin McKeown remix contest for the song No, which is sponsored kindly by Sennheiser. And we're giving away a Neumann 102 microphone, which
somebody's gonna get some good stuff.
I could use one of those myself.
Well, could be nice.
maybe you ought to remix this.
Winner! But truly, shockingly, amazingly awesome as usual. I end up both, you know, humbled and impressed.
Shock and awe.
Shock and awe. Like, oh, shock. Here's the first one that leapt to my ear.
Yo, 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 it's the summertime, this hot season, that's 725, they talk about my reason.
This is nice, because it's like, it's a nice song. I'm going to make it my song now, and
yeah,
there you go.
That's what I loved about this, is that you know, Ben and Erin's and my vocals end up really supporting his work, and his work is awesome. Cool, like, what is that, auto-tune? Or just chopping up the waveform? I don't know what he's doing, but it sounds awesome.
I mean, he gets it into a whole different groove.
He really does.
And it sounds good. Because that's not always so easy.
Hey, one of the things I love about Basil's work here is that they credit a real drummer, and there is definitely real drums on this track.
Nice.
So it's organic.
Yeah, really,
very cool.
Really nice feel, and changes the tonality in a lot of ways with that arpeggiated guitar.
Yep.
Really nice work.
This is one that Al mentioned, and I kind of thought it was interesting too. Dread Lucky.
Yeah, Dread Lucky just did a real straight-ahead reggae sound. And for some reason that always works with almost any song. I don't know why that is. I mean, one thing about these tunes, this tune in particular was a pretty adventurous arrangement in the original version. And it's nice when you hear somebody take the approach where they're just going to make it one feel the whole way through.
Yeah,
I like
united.
That. Yeah.
Like, to me, this song seemed like one of the more challenging songs that we've given, you know, the remix folks to do. Like, it seems really like a tough one, and that approach is not one I would ever thought of, but totally works. Another kind of music I wouldn't have expected to hear is heavy metal. I bet Erin McKeown hasn't been in a metal band like that since high school.
Yeah, at least.
Sounds awesome.
She'll appreciate it though.
Really good stuff.
Here's a Mac Pro Video collaborator that we've had before. In fact, I think it looks like you've got one up as well. Why don't we go with yours first?
Autumn Cat, I've emailed with her before. She's awesome. She does these really cool reimaginings of the melodic bass of the songs a lot of times. This one, speaking of orchestral, did something just really beautiful with the song, and really unexpected and very unlike her other mix. You always expect like Andrea Bocelli to like bust in there and be like, no!
I know. That's romantic.
It is. It's beautiful. It's awesome. And I mean, and it's so nice to see like the folks who are coming back and giving us like you know, multiple mixes. I mean, like her and Furry Toes. I mean, they've been with us since the beginning.
And they both came with 2 mixes for this, which was great. I mean, Autumn Cat has another mix, totally different, completely different. And this is one by Furry Toes, which is, you know,
Furry Toes, who did the wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's why that's the guy who takes it all the way and says, you know what?
And part of the notes in this one were, you know, I was trying to get a waltz feel, but I couldn't get a waltz feel, so it ended up being more of a hymnal. So this is Furry Toes.
On the train, yarn left on, dwindling skate, blood still.
Stripped down to just piano and.
Tom Waits should come in.
Yeah, right. I used to think so hard. Slightly different feel on this one. A Bubble Tech remix by Urban Lumberjack, which I'm assuming is Portland. Yeah, right. That's got to be Portland, right?
Vancouver, maybe.
Maybe.
Sound of metal, under strain, the rising grid, the swell.
This one definitely doesn't let you go. Makes you want to just shake a little bit.
The other thing we didn't mention with the Dread Lucky remix was that Dread Lucky changed the photo and put my head on Ben Sollee's body and Ben's on Erin's body and Erin on my body. And, you know, I'm looking sweet. I think it's something that Erin and I should probably discuss at some point.
You know, it's an interesting thing there because we got 75 of these to listen to, so it's not easy. You know, I mean, we're only human. You got 75, and it's like, you know, when somebody puts a visual like that up next to the track, it goes, oh, I think I'm going to listen to that one.
I hear
you know? You might want to do. And I'll say the same thing about there was a particular track of Fat Mavis, which, you know, my dog's named Mavis. So I went right to that track and checked it out. You know, and it's pretty cool.
Last, I wanted to just throw a shout out to a guy whose name I hate to pronounce.
Przemysław Grzylik, who's done some remixes for us before, and I always like his work.
Sound of metal, under strain, rising grid, swelling flame, mashed up in dark.
You know, if there was a video for this, it could only be shot in black and white.
In Berlin.
In Berlin, exactly.
Yeah, it can only be shot in black and white in Berlin. I agree. And it would have some, you know, fabric blowing in the wind, you know, out a window, and you know, there would be some birds flying in slow motion across the screen. It would be awesome.
Crows.
Yeah, the next remix contest, we want videos. No.
I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody who contributed. It's great.
It's an honor.
And starting with the songwriters, with Ben Sollee, Erin McKeown, and McKeown, and Ben Arthur. And also Neumann.
Yeah.
Thanks, Neumann, for supporting this.
Thanks to Sennheiser for giving us that lovely Neumann mic. And next time send 2, will you?
Yeah. And, of course, thank you to Mac Pro Video.
Ask Video.
And Dubway Studios.
Right on.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yo, cause I'm 25 now, stable lifestyle, damn. Took me long enough, but I can't complain. These boys still using white girl claim. Whatever happened to that shit you were saying about how we gon' make it if we finna do it big? Now you roaming around the streets and got a couple kids. It's a shame how the world don't ever let you live. Only one can judge me, so I gotta keep my head Sally Mae in my mailbox, how she fit? Scared to tell my mom's cause she gon' have a fit. She like, how you gon' be out 50 racks?